Hi everybody, welcome very much to the channel once again. If you enjoyed the video here, leave a like and subscribe. Use the links down below to check more of my content and to book readings and consultations with me. Today we talk about spirituality behind Mr.Beast. So if you know Mr.Beast, the company and the person have been exposed a lot, and we're not here to talk about the drama and what happened or not what happened. We're here to talk about specifically the name Mr.Beast and then the implications that I seen as a pattern in his videos and content that eventually lead to the allegations and accusations happening right now. So if you know my background, I'm a spiritualist, I do astrology and tarot, so we are always very we pay a lot of attention to animalistic natures, because basically astrology is knowing what animalistic natures you have, the ones you want to grow into and how to use them better, and the ones you want to run away from, quote unquote, right? So when we talk about beast, the term beast, right, we are immediately taken to animals, bestiality, and the lower animalistic desires, right? So Mr. Beast, first, I've always seen his type of content as like manipulation, and I don't really care about it because it's content, it doesn't hurt people a lot. But I started to see a pattern and then I associated that pattern with Mr. Beast, right? So basically what we see in most of Mr. Beast's videos is a form of bestiality, mostly used in the mind or in survivalistic environments. For an example, do this task for this amount of money, right? Or stay in this challenge as long as you can and you receive this amount of money, right? I know that's not all his videos that he makes, but most or a lot of them are in those guidelines, right? So, and specifically when it's about random people, not like already famous YouTubers or famous personalities, right? When it's about normal people, quote unquote, that's what really the bestiality and the beast aspect comes out, because they are using people that need money or are in more a survivalistic perspective about life, or they want to get famous, right? And they use that need, they use that spirit that is stuck in an animalistic body or is stuck in chasing a lower desire, and they reward them with money and attention slash fame. So they are rewarding that situation with another desire, right? Because money and attention and fame, they are not a problem. They are a desire. We have a lot of desires, good desires, bad desires, neutral desires, right? But that's not the problem. The problem is, there is a saying in spirituality, what is important is how you do it and not what you do. And in this case, associating also with the name Mr. Beast, we see this manipulation and usage of low animalistic natures to create content and generate more views and a sense, to me, which is the worst in this situation, a sense of relatability. So basically they are using people in lower animalistic states and they are manipulating them with desires so they can attract people that are also in lower animalistic states to relate with that content, thus propagating and making it seem acceptable and normal the presence in lower animalistic states, right? And I think for me that's like, it's not bad or illegal, of course not, but it's immoral, right? And it's not on God's side, it's not on all possibilities side, right? Because they are going down this emotional spiritual rabbit hole of the need aspect, right? So instead of the people that participate in their videos, especially the random people from like their normal lives, instead of them growing into a space that is more connected to all possibilities and seeing themselves in a better way and understanding that the best way to be is to be their goddamn self, no, they are rewarding and shoving people down this rabbit hole of going deeper into those lower animalistic ways. So they are practicing, in this case, mental and emotional bestiality, right? They are using these desires, these beasts, right, to entrap and entertain other beasts or other spirits, aka you and I, that relate and enjoy either being or seeing others in those lower animalistic states. And in all possibilities, in God's perspective, that's like really wrong. Like, especially to create content about it, and then we know the allegations that are coming out, especially doing certain stuff you shouldn't be doing with minors, right? The mediatism behind the transformation of one of their teammates, right? And the Discord logs, and actually breaking the law with illegal lotteries and whatnot, scamming people with their signatures and whatnot, all for what? For money, for attention and fame. Again, they are sacrificing morals, higher states of being, and all possibilities for a lower animalistic desire, for a lower animalistic nature. Thus, in a very allegorical sense, creating hell on earth. Right? I know this sounds very extreme, but they're basically repeating a cycle that does not allow spirits to expand and evolve, and rather do the other way around. And that can even induce and be perceived as, by other spirits that participate in those videos and projects, as torture or manipulation. That's why some people also mention that the said Mr.Beast is a sociopath, quote unquote, right? Because he is sacrificing good relations, right, morals, and spirituality in the end of the day for some type of relatability and approach to a lower animalistic state. Being a joker for money, needing money, so do this challenge, lower yourself to receive this money, lower yourself to receive this attention. You are our boy now, you are our slave for mediatism, peer pressure, and financial rewards. You are a part of this big social event, right? All that is bestiality. All of that is using beastly desires to shove other spirits deeper into them and creating some type of profitable revenue, either physically in terms of money, or either mentally and socially in terms of image and mediatism, right? Thus the name Mr. Beast. And just to conclude, why Mr., right? Because Mr. is when you are seen or you see somebody in a higher perspective or in a respectful way. So basically, he's being the top dog, he's being the bigger beast in the jungle, and he's controlling or trying to the animalistic natures. Because for me, in the end of the day, one of the poorest, baddest, worst, that's the word I was looking for, my bad guys, consequences of the Mr. Beast phenomenon is people thinking and feeling that it's acceptable and cool or entertaining to be in those low animalistic natures, being lowered down to be rewarded with more animalistic natures, right? And then the other worst part, perhaps even equal, is the people that are underage being exposed to those lower animalistic natures, and that it's cool and it's normal to do those things, right? Bestiality at the mental and emotional level, right? Sacrificing your spirit for a beast, sacrificing your spirit for a desire, right? You should do the other way around. You should sacrifice the beast, you should sacrifice the desire for your spirit. That's why in a lot of religious texts, we have the allegories of sacrificing the lamb, sacrificing animals, and even people. Some cultures did it, but especially in like religious texts and stuff like that, I think that's an allegory of sacrificing a desire, sacrificing a beast for your spirit growth and evolution, for access to all possibilities, instead of being limited to a singular, very material and physical perspective, because in the end of the day, you are not your body or your thoughts or your feelings, you are the spirit, the creator, creating and experiencing this experience. So if those videos in a very subtle way teach children that it's normal to be in a precarious state mentally and emotionally, if they teach children that it's normal, right, to lower yourself to create revenue and entertainment, then I do not subscribe to that event. And that's why Mr. Beast is named Mr. Beast, because he's the top beast, indulging himself and others in mental and emotional bestiality, where it's encouraged and rewarded and shared to sacrifice your spirit for lower desires, and it should be the other way around. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment down below, tell me what you think about all this, and let me know if you understood the terms that I used or not. I could explain it better if you wish so. So until the next time, I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings and emotions, a whole bunch of individuality, creativity and responsibility as well. And remember to believe in yourself, believe in all possibilities, and the best way to be is to be your goddamn self. See you soon.